Okay! Hi, everybody, and welcome to the finals. We are now ready to announce the finalists. So first, Seattle Schrodinger Squad from Seattle. The winners of the losers bracket, they will be entering with one loss in double elimination. To win this final, they will need to win twice. Now, entering with 0 losses in double elimination, North Hollywood. As the no-loss team, they will have the advantage.
All right, let's begin post-haste. The next toss-up is in biology, short answer for both teams. Quinolones and camptothecans are antibiotics that inhibit a certain enzyme to cause bacterial chromosomes to become toroidally shaped or plectonemic. That's an interrupt.
B3. Topoisomerase 4.
That is correct. The next toss-up is math, short answer for both teams. 4 Science Bowl teams compete in a single elimination bracket such that all 4 teams have distinct skill levels, and the team of higher skill always wins a match. After finals, another match is played between the losers to determine third place. If the seeding is random, what is the probability that the final ranking matches the true order of skill levels?
A1.
2/3.
That is correct.
Nice.
Your bonus is math, short answer. Consider a differentiable function f that passes through the origin. Identify all of the following 3 statements that must be true about its inverse, given that it exists. 1. F inverse is continuous. 2. F inverse is differentiable. 3. F inverse passes through the origin.
No.
5 seconds.
So 1 and 3.
That is correct.
Nice.
The next toss-up is biology, short answer for both teams. Order the following 3 disorders of the eye in terms of increasing distance of the region affected to the retina. 1. Cataract. 2. Macular degeneration. 3. Conjunctivitis.
A2.
2, 1, 3.
That is correct. Your bonus is in biology, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is an image of the heart of a patient suffering from low blood oxygenation. Answer the following 3 questions regarding the image. 1. This image is produced with what technique that uses ultrasound? 2. Identify the structure labeled by the red arrow, which is a temporary hole between the 2 atria present at birth. 3. The failure of the previous hole to close causes which of the labeled chambers, A or B, to have less oxygenated blood than usual?
Five seconds.
1 is echocardiogram, 2 is foramen ovale, and 3 is B.
That is correct.
Nice.
Sir.
The next toss-up is in energy, multiple choice for both teams. Researchers at CSAIL are studying Hebbian descent, a technique designed to overcome vanishing gradients in gradient descent. Which of the following explains why vanishing gradients are undesirable in gradient descent? W. They prevent networks from updating weights to learn.
Interrupt. B, captain.
W. That is correct. The next toss-up is in Earth and space, multiple choice. The first stage of mid-latitude cyclone formation involves a low-pressure center emerging along what type of front? W, warm. X, cold. Y, stationary. Or Z, occluded.
A2.
Y.
That is correct. And that is the half. We'll take a 2-minute recess if you want. Let's get settled for the second half. We have a close game. North Hollywood has 36 points, and the Seattle Schrodinger squad has 44. We will resume with energy, multiple choice, toss-up for both teams. Chemists at the Drennan lab used data processing to artificially enhance the structure of carbon monoxide dehydrogenase. Which of the following experimental methods did they use to determine the initial structure of carbon monoxide dehydrogenase without crystallizing the protein sample? W, X-ray diffraction. X, cryogenic that's an interrupt.
A2.
X.
That is correct. The next toss-up is biology, short answer for both teams. Fluoroacetic acid is highly toxic because it interferes with a particular enzyme in the Krebs cycle, resulting in the buildup of citrate. What enzyme? It's an interrupt.
B3.
Aconites.
That is correct. The next toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following compounds are most likely to be directly produced by the gas phase reactions between alkenes and ozone in Earth's atmosphere? W, alkanes, X, alkynes, Y, aldehydes, or Z, ethers?
A captain.
Y.
That is correct. Math, multiple choice toss-up for both teams. A list of numbers X contains 1, 1, 2 2s, and so on, where the number n appears n times for all n from 1 to 2025. Which of the following statistics is smallest for the list X? W, range, X, mean, Y, median, or Z, mode?
A1.
X.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
The next toss-up is in physics, multiple choice for both teams. Stanley has a small bar magnet. He tries to create isolated north and south poles by slicing the bar magnet in half. Which of the following best describes the direction of the force between the two resulting pieces and its power dependence on the distance r between the pieces? W, attractive, proportional to 1 over r squared. X, attractive, proportional to 1 over r to the fourth. That's an interrupt.
A2.
X.
That is correct. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. Dr. Damon is prescribing MAO inhibitors. Which of the following diseases is he likely treating? W, ALS, X, Addison's, Y, Parkinson's, or Z, ADHD?
A2.
Z.
That's not correct.
B3.
Y.
And that is correct. That's the game.
We have to go into a round of
All right. So at this point in the game, both teams have, or in the tournament, both teams have one loss. So the winner of this round will be the MIT Science Bowl Invitational champion. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Your first toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice. Which of the following is the mathematical origin of planar nodes in a hydrogen-like atom's atomic orbitals? W, roots of the radial wave function. X, critical points of the radial wave function. Y, roots of the that's an interrupt.
B2.
Y.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, short answer, and it is visual. Shown in the image is the unit cell of a hexagonal binary metal oxide. Answer the following 2 questions about this metal oxide. 1. What is the oxidation state of the metal in this oxide? 2. Identify all of the following 3 symmetries that exist in this mineral's crystal structure. A, 2-fold rotation. B, 3-fold rotation. C, inversion through a point.
Five seconds.
1 is +2, 2 is B only.
That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and space, multiple choice for both teams. Which of the following features is not depositional in origin? W, alluvial fan. X, drumlin. Y, rocher that's an interrupt.
A2.
Y.
That is correct. Your bonus is Earth and space, short answer, and it is visual.
Oh my God.
Answer the following 2 questions regarding the change in rainfall patterns on the global map. 1. Which phase of the ENSO cycle is depicted on this map? 2. What effect does this weather pattern have on hurricane activity in the Atlantic Ocean?
It's Atlantic here, so it goes down.
Decreases.
Wait, do we just say El Nino or do we just say positive?
Just say El Nino and then decreases.
Wait, let's think maybe. Thinking is
Are you
good.
sure?
Wait, surely,
Yeah.
right?
El Nino and then decreases.
Yeah.
1 is El Nino, 2 is decreases.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
The next toss-up is math, short answer for both teams. Let f of x equal a to the x plus b to the x, where a and b are positive integers. Given that f of 1 equals 9 and f of 3 equals 351, find the value of f of 2.
B captain.
41.
That's not correct.
A1.
53.
That is correct.
Yes, sir.
Your bonus is math, short answer, and it is visual. Catherine and Selena are playing the game Kokushi Challenge, which uses a set of 52 tiles with 4 identical copies of each tile. However, Catherine has identified that there's a 50% chance that Selena has tampered with the set, painting one of the 4 Haku tiles into another tile. She shuffles the set randomly and draws 3 tiles at random and finds that they are all Haku tiles. With this knowledge, what is the new probability that Selena has cheated?
What? So we have to do either
5 seconds.
50%.
Sorry, it's 1/5. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. The presence of anti-nuclear antibodies in serum most likely indicates which of the following diseases? W, systemic lupus, that's an interrupt.
A2.
W.
That is correct. The next toss-up is chemistry, multiple choice for both teams. Cisplatin is a neutral platinum complex containing 2 chloride ligands and 2 ammonia ligands. Which of the following is not true about cisplatin? W, cisplatin is optically active. Interrupt.
B2.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, short answer. Rank the following 3 substituents by increasing activation of an aryl ring towards electrophilic aromatic substitution. 1, tribrommethyl. 2, tert-butyl. 3, methyl.
1, 3, 2.
That is correct. The next toss-up is biology, multiple choice for both teams. The dense bodies of smooth muscle are analogous to which of the following structures in skeletal muscle? WZ disc. It's an interrupt.
A2.
W.
That is correct. Your bonus is biology, and it is visual. Shown in the image is a Lotka-Volterra competition model for representing competition between 2 species, A and B. The lines represent isoclines at which a species has no net change in population, with blue representing species A and red representing species B. Answer the following 2 questions. 1, to the nearest 10, what are the coordinates corresponding to all equilibria in the model? 2, if the initial populations of A and B are 75 and 50, respectively, which species is more likely to dominate in competition?
75 and 50. Okay, well, we're gonna do something called guessing.
Coordinates is, yeah, we just
Let's B.
So this is 10.
when it has 50?
Take your
Wait,
time.
do you
So
like-
this is 10 and then like 90.
Do you want to do like 90, 10, and then let's say B?
5 seconds.
Okay. 1 is 90, 10. 2 is B.
That is not correct. Those were right, but there was also 3 other equilibria points.
Okay.
The next oh, that's the half. Let's get going. Any questions, comments, concerns before we launch into the second half here? If not, we will begin with question 12. Your bonus is Earth and space, multiple choice. Mr. Main observes concentric rings of color change, or pleochroic halos, surrounding tiny inclusions of zircon in a biotite crystal. What do these halos indicate regarding the history of the zircon inclusions? W. They were introduced during deformation, causing dislocation halos. X. They carried water and hydrated surrounding minerals. Y. They acted as nucleation sites that caused some biotite to crystallize first. Or Z. They contained radioactive elements that emitted alpha particles over time.
I'm feeling Y, but
I mean, what are your options? Heads or tails, no? Just go for it.
Y.
Sorry, the correct answer is Z. Your bonus is physics, short answer. The north pole of a small bar magnet is moving at constant velocity toward a very small loop of copper wire, such that the axis of the magnet is perpendicular to the plane of the loop. When the magnet is 2 meters from the wire, 1 microampere of current is induced in the wire. To the nearest microampere, how much current is induced at a separation distance of 1 meter?
Bro, what?
It's more, right?
Yeah, surely. Do you want? What's your favorite radical?
Red 2? Okay.
That's like kind of easy though. Wait, yeah, let's go with that. Wait, nearest. So 1 point. Wait, nearest and wait. So it has to be like. Really,
5 seconds.
Let's go like 3.
3?
Sorry, it's 16. The next toss-up is in chemistry, short answer for both teams. Rank the following 3 carboxylic acid derivatives by increasing stretching frequency of the carbonyl double bond. 1. Amide. 2. Ester. That's an interrupt.
B, Captain.
1, 2, 3.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry. The next toss-up is biology, short answer, for both teams. Identify all of the following 3 types of cellular junctions that use connexins. 1. Gap junction. It's an interrupt.
B3.
One only.
That is correct.
Yes, what
Your
a
bonus
buzz.
is biology, multiple choice. During an enzyme assay, initial product formation is rapid before leveling off into a slower, steady state rate. This burst phase kinetic behavior is typically observed when the enzyme forms a covalent intermediate during catalysis. Which of the following enzymes most likely exhibits this behavior? W. Amylase, X. Catalase, Y. Chymotrypsin, or Z. Carbonic anhydrase?
5 seconds.
1.
That is correct. Shown in the image is a linear classification problem studied by researchers at CSAIL. The dataset contains 2 distinct classes of white and black points, respectively. Answer the following 2 questions. 1. Identify all of the following 3 hyperplanes, H1, H2, and H3, that separate the 2 classes. 2. Which one of the 3 hyperplanes would be chosen by a support vector machine?
H1 is the best fit for the black points. H2 is the hyperplane that divides the set of points parallel to the x2 axis. H3 is the best fit line of the entire set of points, and an SVM would choose H2 and H3.
Sorry, that's not correct. The answer to question 1 was 2 and 3, and the answer to question 2 was 3. Physics short answer toss-up for both teams. Lucas observes an atom with a vacancy in one of its inner electron shells, suddenly ejecting an electron while that's an interrupt.
A, Captain.
Auger effect?
That is correct. Your bonus is physics short answer. A system is in thermal equilibrium with a heat bath at temperature T and has 2 states with equal degeneracies and energies kBT and 4 kBT respectively, where kB is the Boltzmann constant. To the nearest multiple...
5.
That is not correct. The answer was 95%. The next toss-up is chemistry short answer for both teams. The Evans-Polanyi principle provides a relationship between a reaction's change in enthalpy and its activation energy. What hypothesis rationalizes this principle using the geometry of the reaction? That's an interrupt.
A2.
Hammond's postulate.
That is correct. Your bonus is chemistry, multiple choice. The proton NMR spectrum of an organic compound contains a signal at 1.1 ppm with an integration of 6, and a second signal at 2.6 ppm with an integration of 1 that has been split into 7 peaks. Which of the following could be the chemical environment of the proton responsible for the second signal? W. Proton adjacent to 1 aryl group. X. Proton adjacent to 2 aryl groups. Y. Proton adjacent to 1 methyl group. Or Z. Proton adjacent to 2 methyl groups.
Okay, are you sure? Think about it. Wait, like it doesn't matter, so we should just use the whole time.
Wait, because it's. I think it's. Yeah.
Okay.
Z?
That is correct. The next toss-up is Earth and space, short answer. Our sun has an absolute magnitude 4.8. A white dwarf is observed with absolute magnitude 14.8 and radius 0.01 solar radii. What is the ratio of the white dwarf's temperature to the sun's temperature?
A3.
10.
That's not correct.
Wait, can I just say it's
Time.
Biology, short answer, toss-up.
Wait, time.
Wait.
I got through the subject, so we're reading the question. Biology, short answer, toss-up. In order for theca cells to convert testosterone to estrogen, they must produce what enzyme? It's an interrupt.
B3.
Aromatase.
That is correct.
Guys, we're still not done.
All right. So I got to read the bonus.
We're not done.
Biology short answer bonus. GIP and GLP are both glucagon peptides that induce the release of insulin upon oral intake of food. They both belong to what more specific group of hormones, which are responsible for decreasing blood sugar?
Oh. Incretins? Incretins?
Incretins.
That is correct. And that is
Oh my God.
All right, we want to welcome Montgomery Blair to the stage to accept their third place medals. Congratulations. Congratulations, Montgomery Blair.
In second place, North Hollywood.
And of course, last but not ultimately the opposite of the least, Seattle Schrodinger Squad, please come down to accept your trophy.
How many hours of sleep on average did the organizing team get last night? You guys guessed 3.44. I don't know if this tournament's possible, if that would be correct. Correct answer was 4 and 2/3 hours. 2/3.